continues to roll, and great performance and beating a tough wrestler in Mac Lunas. I know you know Mac pretty well. Just what was kind of the key in that match?
I mean, he beat me last summer in a heck of a match. He wrestled really good, and I was lucky because I got a chance to have 2 more matches. You know, to get 2 wins on him. But you know, I was thinking about that a lot, and you know, just how he wrestled, how I wrestled, and kind of just I changed up a few things in the way I was going to wrestle him this time, and you know, the philosophy how I was going to go out there, and you know, it worked pretty good.
And Penn State, obviously a great team performance here. Just looked like a dual meet for a while there in the finals. I mean, just how much does that help seeing, you know, Long and Alton, some of those guys having success?
Dude, I'm so happy. I got to give a shout out to James English. That dude is tough. A quick story. I didn't know James English. He kept coming to Nittany Lion Wrestling Club when I was in high school, his senior year, until one day he threw me to my back. Then I never forgot his name after that. Ended up being roommates my freshman year. When we got to Penn State, and man, he just keep on chugging along, and man, he's just a spirit of wrestling. Just keep going out and fighting. You know, he wasn't one of the starters this year, but no, he got the chance to come out here and really do something big, and so I'm so proud of him, and I'm so blessed to have a group of guys like that around.
What's it been like the last month? You're an NCAA champion, now you're back on the mat having success again. This has got to be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah, I mean, after Nationals, I took 2 weeks off. You know, caught up with my schoolwork, and then freestyle's a lot of fun. So I wanted to come out here. This is a great tournament. You're gonna get good matches. Anybody here can beat you. So it was just, you know, I wanted to test myself in freestyle. And, you know, want to qualify and get ready for the world team trial, the senior world team trials, and you know, this is a great place to start.
And you had a really tough match with Steinhaus. I mean, you were in a little trouble there.
Yeah.
I mean, how'd you pull that out?
Just kept wrestling, really. I mean, I knew it was going to be a tough match going into that. We wrestled, I think it's the 4th time this year we've wrestled. I know a little bit about him, but you know, you never know what they're going to pull out on you the next time you wrestle. So, you know, he beat me first period. I was struggling a little bit there, where I was having a little bit hard time getting him. Then second period, I started wrestling better, and then third period wrestled real good against him. But you know, that first period was real rough, and he did a great job of winning that. And then the next 2 periods, I just ended up getting more points.
What about the trials? I mean, you've beaten some top-level senior guys. I mean, how much of an impact did you have at the trials?
You just gotta take it 1 match at a time. I mean, you can't look too far ahead. You lose focus in 1 second in one of these matches, and you might be giving up 3 points. So it's just a matter of taking 1 match at a time and stay focused on that.
And not to look too far ahead, Quentin, but I mean, the Olympics are next year. I mean, is that something you thought much about, or is it?
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, I'll be trying to go along with all the great wrestlers in college, and you know, the ones that are out of college. I'm sure everybody's going to be focused on going for the Olympics next year, because you know, that's the highest goal you can get in wrestling, and you know, that's what my goal is. You know, a few guys on our team, that's what their goal is, so that's what we're striving for.
What's it like being in Penn State's room right now with the national team title, and then a lot of guys doing well internationally, and now some of you guys doing well in freestyle?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, we just have a blast where it's not as serious as it was during the season, so we get to goof off a lot more, and then when it comes time to wrestle, we wrestle hard for an hour, and then you know, we're out of the room. So it's short and sweet, but you know, we're working on technique, and we're getting ready for next year, and along the way we're having a lot of fun.
What's it been like on the campus after you guys won? I mean, first time since 1953. I mean, what's that been like for you guys?
It's been a little bit different, where like I know me personally, random people come up, just random students come up to me and say like, hey, great job on winning nationals. I'm like, you know, I really didn't know who they were, but you know, before it was just, you know, the same wrestling people who follow wrestling, you know, knew how you did, but now more students, and as the whole team as a whole, I think everybody on campus really kind of knows who we are now after winning the national tournament.